brother walks into the house with his sister and says calmly to his wife, "We're home." The sister says surprisingly to her sister-in-law, "Oh, you're here too?" The husband says gently to his wife, "Honey, why are you still standing? Sit down." Then asks curiously, "Where's Dad?" The wife says sarcastically, "What could I possibly ask your dad to do? These days, fathers-in-law only know how to relax. He sits in his room all day scrolling on his phone and never comes out to help me. I spend the entire day doing housework until my back is killing me, but he doesn't seem to care about me at all." Just then, the father walks into the room and says warmly to his son and daughter, "You're here?" The son says angrily to his father, "Dad, can't you see my wife is pregnant? Why are you still letting her do housework? Just look at this table. It's such a mess, and you didn't even clean it." The wife says sarcastically, "It's okay, honey. That's just how fathers-in-law are these days. If they bring you a bowl of porridge on time, that's already a big deal." Ignoring those comments, the father says warmly to his daughter, "It's been a long time since you came home. I was thinking I'd cook a few nice dishes myself so we could all enjoy a meal together." The sister says happily, "Absolutely. It's been such a long time since I had one of your home-cooked meals." The father-in-law says kindly to his daughter-in-law, "The food is ready. Please serve it while I go downstairs and get the soy sauce." The daughter-in-law walks into the kitchen. She secretly adds cilantro to the soup, not realizing that someone is watching her. Her sister-in-law sees everything. A little later, the father returns with the soy sauce. Seeing everyone looking upset at the dinner table, he asks concernedly, "What happened? Why does everyone look so worried?" The son says angrily, "Dad, look at what happened to the soup. You know my wife can't stand cilantro, yet now it's full of it. What if she got sick?" The father says surprisingly, "But son, I didn't put any cilantro in the soup. How did this happen?" The wife says coldly, "Forget it. I can't drink this soup. I'll just eat the vegetables." The son says angrily, "Dad, you're still saying you didn't add it? Come look for yourself. The soup is full of cilantro. She's your daughter-in-law, and you still didn't think about her?" The father says sadly, "Son, I'm telling the truth. I didn't put any cilantro in the soup. Don't you even trust your own father?" The sister says gently, "Dad, it's okay. Come eat before the food gets cold." Then she hands the vegetables to her sister-in-law and says kindly, "Here, please have these instead." The sister-in-law makes an unhappy face. A little later, the father finishes ironing the clothes and leaves them neatly folded. As soon as he walks away, the daughter-in-law secretly cuts the freshly ironed outfit with a knife. Once again, her sister-in-law witnesses everything. The daughter walks over to her father and says warmly, "Dad, I brought you a few gifts." The father says happily, "Oh, sweetheart, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much." The daughter smiles warmly and says lovingly, "Your family, Dad. There's no need to thank me." Just then, the daughter-in-law says angrily, "Dad, what happened to my new dress? My sister-in-law gave it to me as a gift. What did I ever do to deserve this?" She starts crying. The father says nervously, "Sweetheart, I honestly don't know how this happened. The dress was perfectly fine when I finished ironing it." The daughter-in-law says tearfully, "Just look at it. It's cut in so many places. How am I supposed to wear it now? Are you saying I did this to myself? If you don't like me, just say it. I'll go back to my parents' house." Just then, the son walks in and says angrily, "Dad, first the soup, and now my wife's new dress is ruined. She's my wife. Can't you show her even a little respect? That's enough. Tomorrow I'm taking you back to the village. You can't stay with us anymore." The father says sadly, "Son, I didn't do any of this. I truly don't know what happened." The daughter-in-law says accusingly, "If you didn't do it, then who did?" The sister says kindly, "Dad, if that's the case, I'll buy her a new dress." The daughter-in-law says dismissively, "Forget it. I don't argue over little things." The sister says firmly to her sister-in-law, "Your name is Sophia, right? Ever since I came here, I've been watching everything. Dad didn't put cilantro in the soup. You did. And Dad didn't cut the dress either. I saw you ruin it with my own eyes." She continues firmly, "When you became part of this family, he became your father too. He's not a servant and he's not a burden. He's part of this family. Just think if he hadn't been helping with the housework during your pregnancy, would you have been able to rest so comfortably? Respect for parents isn't just shown with words. It's shown through kindness, appreciation, and respect. You've destroyed the peace in this home, and the one suffering the most is my brother." Then she turns to her brother and says firmly, "And you, brother, need to open your eyes too. It's not fair to believe your wife without question every single time. You should never forget your father after getting married. A home filled with love, respect, and honor for elders is a truly happy home." Then she looks at her sister-in-law and says sincerely, "Your job is to bring this family together, not to build a wall between your husband and his father. If you don't respect your father-in-law today, your own family could fall apart tomorrow. Think carefully. Don't let a moment of stubbornness break the hearts of the people who love you." Finally, she asks sincerely, "Everyone, what do you think? Did I say the right thing?" She adds warmly, "If you agree with me, please show your support." She concludes gratefully, "Thank you all so much for watching."